In 2008, when the recession hit the U.S., we elected a president that promised change. Now entering an election year, millions of Americans tuned into what could be President Barack Obama's last State of the Union address to find out how far we've come in 4 years and how far we have left to go. NCTV 17's Ryan Jones sat with a local business owner to find out if President Obama's news meant good things to come for the nation and her store.
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and the distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
Becky Anderson was optimistic for the state of our union even before the president took his place at the podium in the House chamber at the U.S. Capitol. He talked about the importance of a strong middle class, and Anderson knows that's the key for keeping Anderson's bookshop up and running.
Whether they're getting, relief for their mortgages, because there's a lot of people who could go into default, but if they're given an option to keep their homes, that makes them stronger members of the community, which makes them stronger consumers. So that benefits my business.
I sat with Anderson during President Obama's speech. For her, there was one topic that stood above the others.
We can restore an economy where everyone gets a fair shot and everyone does their fair share and everyone plays by the same set of rules.
There should be tax equity, the same percentage that middle class or whoever you are, we should all be paying the same rate and not have those tax loopholes. Because there are many people, the top 1 or 2% or even the top 10%, some of them are paying less tax than an average middle class family.
The president spoke for a little over an hour about topics from renewable energy to keeping nuclear weapons out of Iran. Anderson and President Obama agree that the one thing the country needs to accomplish anything at all is compromise.
Why not compromise? Why not be perceived and know that it's true that you are helping the people of America by passing, legislation that helps in jobs, helps manufacturing, helps college-educated, kids, and all sorts of issues. But instead of standing on your ground or what you think it is and not compromising and building consensus, that's ridiculous because you're thinking of getting reelected before you're thinking of the American people.
Anderson's optimism for the success of her bookstore only grew stronger after all was said and done.
I think there's indicators the economy is improving. There's new job creation. We're feeling it in our business. The last quarter was great. We're feeling that momentum is carrying into the beginning of this year.
Reporting from Becky Anderson's home, Ryan Jones, Naperville News 17.
An issue President Obama did not talk about that Anderson hoped to hear was gun control after the resignation of Congresswoman Gabrielle Gifford, who is recovering from a gunshot to the head.